Caching is one of those concepts you always come across when you're developing websites, apps, and it's a really simple but important concept to understand. Caching just means storing data somewhere where you can retrieve it faster than having to go all the way to your database and query it. Your database lives on disk, which is slower, and your cache lives on the RAM, which is much faster. So instead of having to fetch your user profile or the product list again and again, your app can just fetch it directly from memory, and that is much faster than getting it from your database. And chances are, if you've heard about caching, you've probably heard about Redis, which is a caching tool. Redis is an in-memory key value store, meaning all your cache lives on the RAM. And it's popular because it is extremely fast, it has simple key value lookups, and also is great as a shared cache for multiple services. So how does Redis actually work? Well, Redis is a server that is either hosted by yourself or it can be hosted on the cloud. Now let us look at the actual caching flow. So if you were trying to fetch a user profile for, let's say, user 123, what happens is the app makes a request for the information for user 123. And firstly, it checks Redis for the cache to see if that data exists. If Redis has the data, it will return it immediately. If Redis doesn't have it, then it's a cache miss, and the app will have to go and query the database to get that information back. But then what the app does is it writes that information into Redis, so next time you go to retrieve that information for user 123, it will return immediately because it is now cached. So to recap, caching is used for storing data that is frequently accessed in memory. Redis is a very popular tool for this, and the purpose of caching is to massively speed up your application and reduce loads off your database. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I have a playlist on backend explainers, so go check that out. But other than that, I'll see you next time.